the scenery here shortly. Yeah, what a smooth ride, quiet machine. Pretty fun to run. So I'll probably do a little evening POV here as the sun goes down. Here we go. I moved across the road, so I'm in a different field. Everything's going good. Just want to give you some good views here. The sky usually looks really nice at night. The woods at the back might get in the way a little bit, but... So here comes POV number 2. Just doing tillage on these corn stalks, trying to get them to break down a little faster. Mix a little dirt with them. I'm not going very deep at all, just about 1.5 inches maybe. Right in that 1 inch to 1.5 inch range. Again, we got the Fendt 1050 and the Pottinger 1001T tear disc. We're going about 11.5 mile an hour right in there. Around 1200 RPM. 1250. Right in there. 14 to 15 gallons per hour on the fuel. Works nice and easy. This fall pass will actually even help it dry out a little quicker in the spring. Should allow me to get planting a little earlier, a little faster. That's our thinking behind it anyways. Everybody does their fall tillage a little differently, or treats their corn stalks a little differently. This is just what we do. It will receive a tillage pass in the spring as well, so. I'll tell you about kind of the processes in the spring here after I turn around. It's going to be a little tighter of a turn. So as I just said, I will do another tillage pass in the spring. And then we will use a big land roller and we will roll it after the tillage pass in the spring. That'll help kind of push the rocks down, give me a nice planting surface, nice and level, and looks really nice. But it really pushes the stones down, the rocks. And then I will come in with my momentum planter and I will plant the soybeans. You'll see that whole process in the spring. see what that looks like. We used to do a lot of no-tilling, not so much anymore. It almost seems like we went from one extreme to the next. You know, no-till to now 2 tillage passes to plant our soybeans. It's funny how things change and how quickly they change. And who knows, maybe someday we'll go back to no-tilling. But when we were no-tilling, we found plenty of challenges as the corn yields got better and these corn plants just got more massive and all this material out here in the field. It's just a thick mat of fodder out here. Doesn't allow the ground to dry out. It's hard to cut through it as well, and you'd find a lot of soybeans laying on top of the ground after planting. So kind of why things started moving back in this direction. But I don't treat every single acre the same. I just try to pick, you know, 500 to maybe 800 acres, roughly half of the acres I'm going to plant to soybeans, that I do this fall pass on. It's a discussion every year, you know, whether we're going to do every single acre or not. Should we, shouldn't we? And this is just kind of what we settle on. I'm kind of a middle ground type of person. Like I said, that's going from one extreme to the next. No-till to then all of a sudden you're doing every acre twice. Some guys do, that's fine. This is just kind of where we settled. And that may change, you never know. Let's see if I can knock any of that dirt off. I still don't know how to use the rear windshield wiper. I'm just not smart enough to figure it out. So it's probably in the computer somewhere. So I just got to the edge of like my straight edge that I made going down the tree line here, so I'm just going to run alongside of it until I run out of corn stalks, then I'll turn around and go back the other way. Yeah, things always move fast, you know, things change fast. It really wasn't that long ago we were no-tilling. And plenty of guys still do, and it works out for them. I actually would like to, if I could. I don't have any hate towards no-till at all, but it's just not, it wasn't working out anymore on our farm. We have one field, it's only like 28 acres or something like that. It's pretty small, but there's one field that we haven't done any tillage on in quite a few years now. I want to say like 4, maybe 5 years in a row, whether it's corn or soybeans. There's a deer right in front of us. So that's kind of like an experimentation we're doing, you know, experimentation field, I guess. We will leave the doe alone. There's another deer standing on the corner of the woods over there. Probably can't see it that far. And so far though, that no-till field is doing fine. I did struggle planting it this spring though. It was soybeans this year. I don't think it really got in the harvest videos because it was on our final day and I did not go to that field. We split up. One combine went to one field, one went to the other. So I did not go to the no-till field, but it was a challenge planting it. I know that for me. But I was there when it was a little wet. I kept plugging up with corn stalks, leaving piles all over the place. So I don't think that would be the typical experience necessarily. It just happened to be the day I was there. It was my last day of planting. It was slightly tacky and I probably should have left it alone, but I wanted to finish. I had rain coming. So that's just how it played out this year. But I think the yield was okay, according to what Corey told me. So yeah, I mean, you can still no-till, I believe. It's just on our farm, it's kind of a challenge because we're growing pretty good corn. You know, you just got to do what you feel is right. So that's what we do. I don't know if you can really see the map, but I'm just kind of running this last angle. We run on a slight angle. I'm only doing like a 2 degree angle across the corn stalks, as you can see. And then I got another fill-in pass over here, so that's where I'll head next. Because since you're doing an angle, you always end up with a little fill-in over here along the straight edge. This should be the final fill-in pass over here. Now we are all caught up with the edge and I can get back to normal running here. I left off somewhere around the edge of this yard, so we'll get over here and we'll find it. It's right there. I can see the corn stalk difference, the way they're standing up. Now here we go. It's a pretty fast moving job. You run high speed and look behind you every now and then and make sure you're not catching any rocks, dragging them across the field. Getting some pretty good colors in the sky tonight. I'm not gonna run real late tonight. I promised my daughter I'd come home for dinner since we haven't done that in a while. We usually eat, dinner together and play a game. while we eat, so that's probably what we'll do tonight. So I'll just keep my mouth shut here the last few minutes. Probably go 5 more minutes on this, and just let you listen to the machine and see the sights. think we should be able to make it to the other end of the field one more time. On this battery, it overheats, so go across the field one more time together. Got some little hills in here. Be curious to see how it pulls this. Should do just fine, I would imagine. Oh yeah. Love to get the lights on soon, but I wanted you to be able to enjoy this evening sky. That's kind of why I did another POV today. And yeah, we're getting close to the woods here. So as we close this one out, again, if you like this content, please subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. Do these POVs. We do like a, you know, long form day in the life type videos. We do live streams. I was live streaming from my combine during corn harvest, and I will do that during planting season as well. So join up. We're building a community around the live streams with a lot of like-minded people. So if you're looking for any of that, join up. I really appreciate everybody who subscribes and likes the channel. I'll keep making videos for y'all. So thanks again, and thanks for watching. Well, after I shut it off, I had to turn my lights on, and I just made me think. I was like, man, these lights are so bright. I just thought I'd give you a sense of the nighttime atmosphere in here and how nice the lights are. So I'll just give you a couple minutes of this as well. It's not fully dark out yet. Yeah, these lights you can see very well with. And everything in the cab, you know, is pretty well lit. All the controls. You do have like a, I always call it a pimp light. I don't really know what it is. But it kind of helps, you know, it's like an ambient lighting almost over here. Yeah, I just thought I'd add this in here at the end. We'll see how many of you guys actually watch these all the way to the end. I don't know if you can see the lights reflecting off that house's door. Almost blinding me. Sky's turned a lot more orange now. But I won't make this part too long. I just wanted to it'd be maybe even more impressive when it's fully dark, but alright, I don't want this to be too long, so just thought I'd add this in here at the end. Thanks for watching.